This is Bailey North. Come take the last stride of the season with the 29 car. We went out for practice, came back in the pits, made a few adjustments for the heat race.
They can go real slow and they just floor it. Just take off. Just gotta get in their mind. They're gonna have to keep going. So you bring them to the green flag really slow and then just hammer down fast. Don't come up to it fast because they're gonna keep it up with you. If you keep them slowed down and then you just hammer down, when you get to that corner, they won't know what happened.
So we went out for the heat race, running second. Then on the last lap, I made the pass to win the heat race.
All right, fire it up, kids. Good luck, have fun. Fire it up, go.
We started on the pole for the feature race. While battling for second, I spun, which sent me to the rear. Back up was second. We got tangled up, spun out, and hit the wall, and that ended our day. So as you see here, my car is apart. Some of it's over here, half of it is over there. And we have a lot of work to do. Lots of work.
Welcome back to Muscle and Classics, and I'm here with my champ of the year driver of the 29 car, Miss Bailey North. So, Bailey and Corey, how was the last race of the season?
It was, you gotta have the bad days to have the good, and she overcame a few obstacles during the feature race, was spinning out, and maybe a little bit of an ill-handled car on Dad's setup, but she did good. She drove a car that really wasn't optimally set up, and was able to not only spin out, lose half a track to the field, never threw a caution, and still caught back up.
Wow.
And made her way back up to second before they got tangled up, and she had a little bit of meeting with the wall. So.
Yeah, but I think it's in your DNA because you too hard on yourself and you way too hard on yourself. I mean, every time I've seen you race this season, you've shown out. I mean, just your skills as a driver, and then Dad, man, you awesome, man, fixing the car. We see you working on these cars on the side, in between races, making all the changes, and and it's just awesome to see y'all communicate like that. Especially, I saw a radio on the radio one time in her car telling you what was going on with it. So I was like, wow, she's crewing back to the pit.
Yeah, it's okay for her to talk to me during the race, but Dad, don't come over to the radio and tell me what's going, tell me anything. So
I've unplugged it before.
yes, and there you go. So, but she's improved every race that she goes out, whether she finishes first, second, third. There's been an incident where you could just see her car control start to develop, and that's really what's impressive, is just to see an 11-year-old learn how to control a car better than a lot of adults.
11,
so
much better than me, or the 5 drunk drivers that's hit me. Drive much better than them, man. Well, okay, so what's the plan on the off season? How do you train? What do you guys do? You take the car out a certain amount of days a week, you go to other places to race. What do you do in the off season to train?
We go to go-kart tracks like Andretti's and Atlanta Motorsports Park. Where
Nice track, yeah.
So we practice with that so I can get the feel of doing a road course. And on off days for any type of racing, we practice in a parking lot. We went to Cordeal one time and it helped improve my racing a lot down there.
They have some open practice dates that you can go through and attend.
Okay.
And even if it's not on the track, even her just being here in the shop, being around the car,
Right.
any time that you can familiarize yourself with, whether it's working on it, you're learning about what you're putting yourself into, so she's pretty good. She's not one of those that just gets in the driver's seat and goes and expects everybody else to hand her the gloves. And she wants to do it on her own. She's got the motivation and the drive to learn these things. So
she's doing an awesome job with her. She is an impressive young lady, and she's not scared. It's not with girls, dads, we learn that we kind of have to let them do their own thing to a certain extent, but still try to hold their hand. But you're an impressive driver, and Dad, you're doing a great job with her.
Thank you.
She's doing a great job with her.
She's what's impressive is I guess with girl drivers you see them, they're a little more precise in the decisions they make. Not always necessarily reserved, but their decisions and where they put themselves, position they put themselves into the car it's a little more methodical, I think, than some of the boys. The boys just kind of just forceful kind of deal. This car ain't gonna fit, we're gonna make it fit.
I noticed that. I noticed that a lot this season. Well, let me ask you this. I know you're hard on yourself. If you had to, what would you give yourself? Let's just say 1 out of 10. What would you give yourself for your first rookie season now? It's gonna be hard.
How I've been doing my race?
Yeah, just how would you rate your whole season? How you think you do?
I think I would honestly give it a 7.5.
Good. That's still less than what I'd have gave you, but I'd have gave you 8.9.5. I mean, for someone, your first year, that was
It's my first year, so I don't know,
Maybe the crew chief, you probably get a 7.5 after the last
so
race.
you're probably gonna get 5.
5.5, okay, 5.5, but I think you're well deserved of a strong nod.
Exactly.
I think it's either 7.5 or an 8, because a 9 is
almost
you gotta
perfect, but not quite
be
perfect.
on it.
Right.
You were on it.
Grant
So hard on herself.
Thompson, he would be a 10.9.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you, man. Thank you both. Thank you, Bailey, and thank you, Corey, for walking us through and letting us, Bailey was the first Spotlight Driver of the month. And, she actually made that segment what it is. People fell absolutely in love with you. And the fact that, wow, this pretty little girl could drive that car like that. That blows people's mind, and it's still blowing my mind. And I'm here with you, and I see you drive normally. So thank you, guys, and we're going to continue to follow you as you progress. And I definitely can't wait for next season. My daughter on my back now about to see you race next season.
I'm excited for next season because it's a new season, new setups, hopefully new class.
We're gonna get a little more experience, I think, in the rookie class, and then with the new kids coming in that raced before, she's got fresh competition coming in. She didn't have any racing experience prior to this, so she's not to the point where she's got to move up to keep progressing because she doesn't have competition yet. Right. So we're still in a good spot. I think that she's never been the one that's come to the track and nobody looks at her like you ain't got to worry about her. I think last weekend I was told by 2 different people, Bailey's going to be the one to beat this weekend.
That's right.
And she was. I goofed a little bit on the setup, but she still showed that even with the ill-handling car, that she's got the talent to still drive up front and adapt. In the situations, those corners where the car wasn't handling properly, she adapted to that, and it's racing. It's part of it. You got your ups and you got your downs, and she hadn't torn up anything all year long. So I guess the last race of the season was the one to do it.
Well, she took several checkered flags this year, and I'm impressed, and I'm absolutely proud of you. And I'm gonna continue to cheer you, number one fan, and we're going to keep following you. And you guys make sure you follow Bailey as well. You can follow her on Instagram at Bailey North Racing. And if you have any questions for Corey, what can they follow you at on Instagram?
I'm on Instagram at Corey_North.
That's right. Because it's always good parents who wants to get their kids into racing to talk to another parent who's actually in racing. All right?
Also have a Facebook and it's Bailey North Racing.
Bailey North Racing.
Bailey North Racing. Bailey North Racing on Facebook. Make sure you check out both of those pages and make sure you follow Bailey her entire career. Because this young lady right here will be in NASCAR one day. Remember that. And thank you guys again. We appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Corey. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on Muscle and Classics.